Now the first thing that you may notice here is Maya is not quite as big as my screen. I have a widescreen monitor, so what I'll do is maximize Maya. As you can see, I have quite a bit of screen space to work with. Now what we're going to go through in this first section is mostly interface related. Let's just take a look at a few more options that we can use before we get into the actual panel menu here. One thing that you can do, we all know that we can move around if we hold down Alt in our left mouse button, middle mouse button, there's the right mouse button. But one thing we can also do is hold down spacebar. What spacebar does is it brings up what we call the hotbox. This is like a marking menu that that Maya has included, and it's really just shortcuts to get to some of the other options that we've already looked at. So we'll select the plane and we'll turn up its divisions to about 20. Okay. And now when you see, when I kind of refresh the view, it's actually looking a little bit different. Let's refresh this and jiggle this, and you can see now you're actually seeing something happening here. Let me take this, I'm going to press E, and you can see now I'm actually having interactively placing these items here, these shadows, and where these are actually illuminating. But let's say I want to make this, well, smoother, because right now it's very kind of jagged edged. There's a few operations I could do. For one, there's mesh smooth, and that's probably the one we're going to use the most. So let's just apply a mesh smooth to this, and I'll go in the settings, and I'll just make sure that the settings are reset. You can do this with any of the operations, but we'll just reset the settings to their default, and I'll hit smooth. And slowly you can see this thing unfold. And now I can just actually press down, down, down. And really I'm just pulling apart these points. So now let's grab that whole row of hulls, now that I've kind of slightly separated it, scale tool, and now I can see this thing open up.